everybody, welcome to Drawing with Mr. Berg, where today you're going to learn how to draw transparent cubes and transparent rectangular prisms. Let's get started.
Okay, we're going to start with a square. You want to make sure that all your sides are the same. And obviously you'd be doing this with a ruler if you wanted it to be absolutely perfect. But today I'm just going to show you how to do it. Then put your dot right in the middle, right like this. Now go from that dot to the bottom of the square. Now look at the length from this line to this line, how long this line is. You want to copy that line and put the same line outside. So now you've got one long line and half of it's in the square, half of it's out of the square. And now you're going to switch directions and you're going to do the same thing here, straight across. Half of it's in and then do the same length out, just like that. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and finish that square. Now you know you did it correct if you have a mommy square, a daddy square, and they made a baby square. Aww.
Hey there, I interrupted your cube drawing to tell you a story about when I was a little boy. All I wanted to do was be a babysitter, and the first time my mom and dad let me babysit, they walked out the door. I grabbed the black Sharpie and I drew all over my brother's face. What? He needed to be decorated and I'm an artist. Well, my mom didn't appreciate it either, and since it wasn't actually my first time doing it, she started yelling things like, "How many times do I have to tell you, don't draw on the baby?" Remember that story. Bye.
All right, let's go ahead and finish our transparent cube. So we're going to go to the bottom two corners and we're going to do a diagonal line and connect those. So we're going to connect the bottoms. Then we're going to come up here and we're going to connect the tops, just like that, okay? And now we're going to do a line that goes all the way across here. But do you see the baby that we talked about earlier? Now let's go back to the story that you just learned. What was the moral of the story? Don't draw on the baby. So I'm going to put a little baby in here right now so that you remember not to draw on the baby. We're going to go from this corner here. Then you're going to stop and jump over the baby. I don't recommend jumping over the baby at home either. And finish your line. And there you have your transparent cube. All right, for a transparent rectangular prism, we're going to start with a rectangle instead of a square. Cubes, you'll start with a square. Rectangular prisms start with a rectangle, okay? And just like before, we're going to put that dot in the middle. The only difference is on this one, because it's a rectangle, two sides are going to be long, two sides are going to be short. So when we do this line, look how long that line is. Stop and look at the length. Now go copy that line on the other side. So half the line in, half the line out. If you notice, it's the same length as this line right here. Now turn and go sideways. Half the line in, I go back and measure it, half the line out. This line is the same as this line. Now finish your rectangle. Okay, let's connect the bottoms. Let's connect the tops. And remember the rule, don't draw on the baby. So we're gonna come across to this corner, stop, jump over the baby, and finish up. You can also do one on its side. So lay that rectangle down. Put your dot in the middle. And we're gonna half the line in, half the line out. Half in, half out. And there you go. You've got your mommy, your daddy, and your baby. So we'll start with the tops this time, and then the bottoms. And now we're going to come across. And remember, don't draw on the baby, jump over the baby, and finish it up. And now you have a horizontal and a vertical transparent rectangular prism.